every child alive is not just a hashtag. I think it's a dream for everybody in this room, for everybody sitting on this dais today. Every child alive, girl or boy. I think that on this Mother's Day, being a mother is a dream that's closest to my heart right now. That we should not differentiate girl or boy, but they will survive and they will thrive.
Share of motherhood and the newborn.
Mother's love is completely unconditional. When Kapoor is in my arms, I'm overwhelmed with love for him. But I think love is just the foundation. We need to build on love to kind of give our newborns, a better and a healthier future. Through this entire 9 months of pregnancy and my journey of childbirth and post-delivery, there are two aspects that I completely realized that are the most important thing to a mother and for their newborn. First being, of course, a safe pair of hands at childbirth, to have an amazing team of doctors, of course, a nurse, a midwife. I was very, very blessed, very, very grateful to my doctor to have always given me utmost care during pregnancy as well as on the table at childbirth. I think, like I said, doctor is a friend, philosopher, a guide, somebody who I think gives that mother who is probably at the most vulnerable stage in her life, gives them that strength and that comfort. So I think being in the safe pair of hands, ensuring that my newborn is in a healthy pair of hands is, I think, the most important thing. And I must say that it is not a privilege. I think it is a right to every parent, every mother, no matter where she is, who she is, what she is, to have a safe pair of hands and ensure that the newborn is in the safest pair of hands and good health at childbirth. The second aspect I would like to personalize that, of course, is support for the mother, and I've been very, very lucky, I think, to give utmost credit today on Mother's Day to Seth, my husband, a father now for the third time, a father to Kapoor at the time when probably it was the first time that I was giving birth, and I was extremely exhausted and tired after childbirth. And the first thing that when you're after birth you want is to put your child on, the mother's chest, on her breast, and give him the warmth, give him or her the warmth. After that, of course, I was very tired, but it was constantly on my mind, and I was like, half with my eyes shut, but I was like, Seth, put Kapoor on your chest, put Kapoor on your chest. Give him that kangaroo love, that care, that if the mother is recuperating from childbirth, is recovering from all the changes that her body has gone through, the father must step in, the father's support. So today we must, of course, champion those fathers and, a shout out to them that their help and their support is so important for a newborn health as well, for his or her child. Breastfeeding, as was told to me through my pregnancy, that first 6 months exclusively without water, and I had made up my mind and I was very sure of it, but of course very vulnerable, very scared of not knowing how to do it. Not being a first time mother, I was very nervous that how the baby is going to latch on and if it is going to happen. So all these things were going through my mind, that will I be able to. But of course with the support of, once again, Seth, my mother, I must mention my lactation doctor, who after birth, in the first 30 minutes she was like, you have to put him on your breast. Because the colostrum, the fluid that is formed in the breast, is the most important for the immunity for child development. And I was scared that he won't latch on, and I need that to happen. So with that nervousness, but with her guidance and my doctor's guidance, with her coming there, with my mother standing there, my near and dear ones being there, being explained how to do it, I think the process of breastfeeding just became so much more easier, and what it's supposed to be is very joyful through all that pain for the mother. But that can only be possible through having an amazing support system, and all of it being right there, whether the entire team, just also learning the way on how to do it. The main thing is the guidance, and I think with that, I just felt that joy of actually having my child on my breast and continuing to do so for 6 months exclusively. I just feel that, it's so important for a mother at that stage to be empowered, rather than just feeling on that table, just being, left or instructed that this is what she has to do. It's so important at that moment, to be told, to feel that support. Of course, once again, very, very lucky to have that support. But I'm so happy to be on this dais today with someone, a woman colleague out here on the dais, like Uma Didi, who is going out there, guiding people in their homes, showing them the way, that this is the way it's done. Because it's so important for the mother to recuperate, to have that power in her, that she can do it. There are so many mothers out there in many parts of the world who after 2 days need to go back to work. They're cooking, they're cleaning, they're looking after their children, they're doing so much, but they're expected to breastfeed, So I think that a support system of guidance, of the right people telling the mother what to do, I think all this in turn can, help a newborn health. And lastly, of course, I just want to mention, which I firmly believe in 17 months of being a mother, there is nothing like a happy and a healthy mother on this Mother's Day. And I am very, very happy and healthy because I've had the privilege and the support of my family. But I'm just so overwhelmed that right now I'm on this stage with people who are actually doing so much for people who don't have that. And which therefore enables her to kind of shoulder the responsibility of motherhood. There are unfortunately millions of young girls out there who actually should be studying in school, but they're mothers, they're getting married at a young age. So I think, of course, the stress on education to the girl child, for them being educated, for them being empowered in the right way, for them to understand, I think that's directly, of course, linked to newborn survival. I was completely ready, yes, definitely, as you did say, but I do know that young mothers, I don't think they're completely ready also for motherhood. I think it's just, I want people to know that it's completely dangerous. It's putting the young, pregnant mother's life in danger at the same time as the newborn life. So of course, stressing on education, which is also very close to my heart, which I would like to say, the girl child education. We would harp on that because indirectly or directly there is that link to the newborn survival. Anxiety, pain, also love and joy. I think every mother, I can't put it in words, but I do know that it's the same. We should make motherhood an empowering experience, and we can make that possible. And how can we make that possible is we can, at least as basic and regular as it may sound, quality healthcare and support. This is something that I said that on this Mother's Day, we need this message to spread to as many mothers out there all over the world as possible. I would also like to urge everyone to sign the UNICEF petition and spread the word as much every child in life. This is happening in our country because, of course, like you said, we live in urban towns. I'm so happy that today also that I can be seated next to a person, a gentleman like Dr. Omkar, where through probably me, this entire media can spread the word that this is still happening in remote parts of our country. Through us together, we can definitely spread the word. हम गाड़ी में जब जा रहे थे तो हम with my UNICEF friend Gitanjali ji हम लोग बात ही कर रहे थे कि हम लोग definitely we would like to do a field trip together. I would like to go out in the field, personally go out there and experience and see what new mothers are going through. And if, of course, through me, if I can definitely spread the word, spread the message. इसलिए मैं आज यहाँ आज Mother's Day है, तैमूर को छोड़ के मैं इस मंच पे I think somewhere I am feeling that I am doing something, for every child alive. I needed to be here today, even if it was a matter of a couple of hours, but I wanted to leave my son, be here. And I think I'm taking back with me the entire story that Dr. Omkar has said, and it's embedded in my mind and in my heart. And I don't think my soul will rest in peace till I don't make it to the field. So we're going to make it happen through UNICEF.